Have you ever felt too small to do something important? Well, let me tell you about a young shepherd boy named David, who proved that being small doesn't mean you can't be brave and strong. Long ago, in a beautiful land, there lived a young boy named David. He had rosy cheeks and a kind smile, and he spent his days taking care of fluffy sheep in the green meadows. David loved singing songs and playing his harp while watching over his woolly friends. One day, David heard that his people, the Israelites, were very worried. A giant warrior named Goliath was challenging them every day. Goliath was as tall as 3 children standing on each other's shoulders. He wore heavy armor and carried a huge sword. The mighty King Saul and his soldiers were afraid of Goliath. But David remembered how God had helped him protect his sheep from lions and bears. He knew that with God's help, he could be brave enough to face the giant. David went to King Saul and said, "I will fight Goliath." The king looked surprised. "But you're just a young boy," he said. David smiled and replied, "God will help me, just like he helps me protect my sheep." Instead of wearing heavy armor, David picked up his shepherd's sling and chose 5 smooth stones from a stream. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. David walked bravely toward Goliath while everyone watched. Goliath laughed when he saw the small boy. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he shouted. But David wasn't afraid. He said, "I come to you in the name of the Lord." David put 1 stone in his sling and swung it round and round. Whoosh! The stone flew through the air and hit Goliath right on his forehead. The giant swayed and fell down with a big thump. Everyone cheered for David. The small shepherd boy had saved his people. King Saul was so happy that he made David a hero. From that day on, everyone remembered that even someone small can do big things with faith, courage, and trust in God. So remember, dear friends, just like David, you too can be brave and strong. It doesn't matter if you're small or big. What matters is having faith and believing in yourself. When you face big challenges in life, think of brave little David and know that you can overcome them too. Isn't it wonderful how God helps those who trust in Him? David's story teaches us that we should never be afraid to stand up for what's right, even when things seem scary or too big to handle. With God's help, we can all be brave like David.